Welcome, everybody. This is going to be your final project or product for today. It's going to be a silhouette of an object in which you are going to put a map into to begin your poster format. What you're going to need before you even start today is an image of something that you're going to trace. I used a Torii gate because the second thing that you're going to need is a map of a location that goes along with the image that you chose. This is a map of Tokyo that will be later placed into the silhouette of this Torii gate. So make sure you have those two things before you go. Now, where did I get the map? I got the map at a website called mapbox.com. Now, you do need to sign up. 100 maps are free. I've created a lot. I'll be attaching a folder into the YouTube comments as well as placed on Schoology for my students of 100 different maps of popular locations that you probably would want to choose. But if you want to make your own account, studiomapbox.com or mapbox.com can allow you to do that, and you can search any place in the world up here. England. There you go. And then you can zoom in on like any city, like London, down here. Like that. All right. Anyway, let's get to it. How did I get to here? Well, in Photoshop on the home screen, you're going to go to New File right here. And these are your presets: 12 inches width, 18 inches height, 300 resolution. Color mode, you can either do RGB or CMYK. Leave everything else as defaults. Where it says Untitled 1, you would want to name your project. I'll be calling this Map Illustration. That's kind of what it is. And I'm going to hit Create in the bottom. Should end up with a white rectangle like this. If I go over here to my Torii gate, I'm going to click and drag it into Photoshop. Now, it's very small. Take the either move tool, or you could use this box and stretch it out. Don't worry if the picture becomes pixelated. We are only using it to trace. And then once it is sized up, hit the return key on your keyboard and it should get a little bit better resolution. On the Torii gate layer over here, you want to change the opacity to about 50%. So now it's a little bit more dimmed. We also want to make a new layer above the Torii gate layer. This is where we're going to be doing our tracing. If you're a little scared of drawing on your photo, that is a catastrophic mistake. Select the Torii gate layer and lock it. Then go back up to layer 1 that we're actually going to draw on. You're going to want to take the brush tool right here, or B, and your brush settings. 2-finger click is somewhere in the center of your image, and you should get your brush window. If they are all collapsed like mine are, where it says General Brushes, you can click this little arrow button right here, and that will open all of this. I recommend going with a hard round brush to get cleaner edges, and I used a size of 10 pixels. You can manually type that in or move the slider. So I'm going to double click on hard round to get rid of that window. Then I'm just going to simply zoom in heavily, and I'm going to trace all of my Torii gate like this. I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, there is my finished outline of the Torii Gate. If I go over to my Torii Gate layer and I eyeball it out to hide it, I should see a completed outline. Double check that you have no gaps anywhere, very important for our next step. We are going to take the paint bucket tool. It's right here under the gradient, two-finger click it to get it. With the paint bucket tool, simply click somewhere inside your Torii Gate and you'll notice that it all fills black. However, if you have a keen eye, if you zoom in, you'll notice that it leaves a little bit of a white gap. What I recommend is doing just clicking one more time in the black and it should fill it. Now, you might see a little bit of pixelation around the edges, but please note that we are 228% zoomed in, so more than double what the print is going to look like. I wouldn't be alarmed. All right, in the next step, you're going to learn how to pretty much pop your map into here and also do a little bit of like framing work for composition. So hope you had fun. Take care.